We have invested in more projects, closed more deals, built more housing, housed more people than we ever have before. We've had a lot of goals with the merger. The three overarching goals were we wanted to raise more capital so that we could invest in more housing and see more housing built. We want to expand our new market tax credit footprint across the whole region so that it served all of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, into Massachusetts and parts of New York. And we're really hoping to create a new program to become a Certified Development Financial Institute, a CDFI, a lending organization, so that we can bring other types of capital to our community development projects.
We bring people together. That's what we do. And that takes a lot of different skills. I mean, some technical skills, some personal skills. You got to be able to bring people together.
We are developing new processes, getting to know each other, building our own culture. And that's been, the pandemic has influenced that.
It was interesting because one of the challenges for us is, merging the two offices, two cultures, just different orientations. As similar as we are, there's still differences in personalities. So we actually took advantage, if you could say that, by being remote, and we all had an equal footing and starting point. So we all got to know each other on Zoom. So we figured it out on our own, and so there were a lot of shared experiences. Well, it was a shared experience for everybody, not us, but everybody. But it was an interesting proposition that might have been an advantage, strangely, to us.
That spring, back in March 2020, is also the time of the murder of George Floyd. And we, like many organizations, put out a statement in support of Black Lives Matter, and we had a group of volunteers pull together a diversity, equity, and inclusion committee. That group has helped us to find and hire and bring on an expert who's really helping us in so many ways think about Evernorth as a new emerging organization. Who does it want to be and how does it want to be in the world? Both, again, that internal culture, but also externally. How are we doing our work? How are we impacting communities? And are we doing that with intention around supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion? The pandemic has spurred the federal government to respond to this long-standing housing crisis with new resources. We know how to deploy those resources. We have great development partners, great banking partners. We're ready to build, great construction partners. And there are lots of communities who will welcome this, but we need every community to do it. We need every community to think about what can we do in our community to make it easier for new housing to be built.
Our partners are everything to us. Our investors give us the ability to invest in projects. Our development partners, bring projects to us that we can invest in. We've got relationships with policymakers. We try to stay active in advocacy issues. So, we really think we're out in the community trying to connect the dots and put people together. We're in this market because we provide something that no one else can. And I think our partners have appreciated that, and we certainly appreciate our partners.